As we head through this day, we will end up with some of those showers and storms that could become pretty severe for us. So here's a look outside. It's hard to believe because right now we're so calm. Temperatures are right around 80 degrees. They feel a little bit warmer though because we do have a lot of humidity out there. You're probably noticing more sunshine than what we even had just about an hour or so ago. Those clouds continuing to thin as we head into the next couple of hours. As we are looking to our west, we can see some of those storms that we'll be tracking in our area. So here's a look. Take a look at how much lightning is out there. A lot of energy behind these storms. As we pull that lightning off so you can see what's really happening there, we've also got this tornado watch in effect for this entire area shaded in yellow, as well as multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. And a lot of these severe thunderstorm warnings come with kind of the tag that tornadic activity is possible within these thunderstorms. So we're watching here that heavy rain. You can see heavy downpours getting into those oranges, reds, even getting into some purple there. That very high rainfall total possible, causing isolated flooding, but also those severe thunderstorms that bring damaging winds will bring large hail and could potentially bring that tornado threat to the area. So that's just to our west. And as we look closer, we can see that some of those storms are entering that higher threat for severe storms, that level 4 threat, leaving the level 3 threat. And that's what we're seeing in our area. Level 3 in orange, level 4 in red. Now, it's not often that we see our entire forecast area with a yellow or with a orange in the region. So this is somewhat unique in and of itself just because of that. It's also not very often that we see red, a level 4 threat for our region. So that's something that of course we take very seriously, and as we head into the next couple of hours, we'll be watching for these 4 threats specifically. Damaging winds and large hail are the most likely things to occur with those severe, strong thunderstorms. When we talk about a damaging wind, we're talking about wind that's higher than 60 miles per hour. Those gusts higher than 60 miles per hour, that can do an immense amount of damage. So even if you have a severe thunderstorm warning and not a tornado warning in your area, you want to make sure that you're taking that seriously. You're getting to your safe space, which is the innermost room of your house, away from doors and windows. You want to make sure your family is there and you have those alerts turned on so you know when to get there. As we look, we also have that threat of isolated flooding. These storms will move through pretty quickly, but it'll bring an immense amount of rain in a short amount of time. So flash flooding and ponding on roads is possible during the afternoon commute. And of course, we've got that medium isolated tornado threat as we head through the day today. So that's the concern. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast. As we head towards the 3 and 4 p.m. time frame, that's when it's looking most likely that we'll end up with some of these storms in the high country. I will tell you though, it could happen as early as 2. So that's what we're watching there. But 3 to 4 looks more likely. As we head through the next couple of hours and into the afternoon commute, that line of storms moves through the region. Take a look at how solid and straight that line is. That's a pretty good indication for us that we're going to have some severe storms come out of this. As we look towards 5:30 p.m., it continues to move through the region. Strong, heavy down